Hey everyone, it's Samuel. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that I know a lot of you are interested in, building wealth and achieving financial freedom. And one of the best ways to do that? Passive income. If you're tired of trading time for money and want to learn how to make your money work for you, even while you sleep, then you're in the right place. We're going to explore some of the best passive income ideas out there, and I'll break down exactly how they work, the pros and cons of each, and how you can get started. So, buckle up, grab your notebooks, and let's get started. Before we jump into the specific strategies, let's talk about what passive income actually. See, most people think about their income in terms of a job. You trade your time and skills for a paycheck. And while there's nothing wrong with that, it does have a major limitation. Your time is finite. There are only so many hours in a day, and eventually you hit a ceiling on how much you can earn. That's where passive income comes in. Passive income is about generating revenue streams that don't require you to constantly trade your time for money. It's about putting in the work up front to create something that generates income on autopilot, or, at least with minimal effort, over the long term. Think of it like planting a tree. You have to put in the effort to plant the seed, water it, and nurture it. But once that tree is strong and healthy, it will bear fruit for years to come, with minimal effort on your part. That's the power of passive income. It allows you to build wealth and achieve financial freedom without being chained to a 9-to-5 job. Now I know what you're thinking, Samuel, this sounds too good to be true. Is passive income really that easy? Well, the truth is, it's not necessarily. It takes effort, dedication, and sometimes a bit of upfront investment. But the rewards are well worth it. Imagine being able to quit your job, travel the world, or simply spend more time with loved ones, all while your money continues to grow in the background. That's the potential of passive income. And in the next few chapters, I'm going to show you exactly how to make it a reality. One of the most popular and potentially lucrative forms of passive income is real estate investing. Now I know what you're thinking. Real estate? Isn't that expensive and complicated? And while it's true that real estate investing does require capital and careful planning, it's more attainable than you might think. And trust me, it can be a powerful engine for generating passive income. One way to get started is by investing in rental properties. This could involve buying a single-family home, a duplex, or even a small apartment building and renting it out to tenants. The beauty of rental properties is that they provide you with a consistent stream of cash flow each month. You collect rent from your tenants, and after covering expenses like mortgage payments, property taxes, and maintenance, you get to keep the profit. But the benefits don't stop there. Real estate also has the potential for appreciation, meaning the value of your property can increase over time. So, not only are you generating cash flow, but you're also building equity and potentially growing your wealth significantly. Of course, like any investment, there are risks involved with real estate. You need to factor in things like vacancy rates, property repairs, and potentially difficult tenants. But with careful planning, due diligence, and a solid understanding of the market, real estate investing can be an incredibly rewarding way to generate passive income. And hey, if you're not ready to become a landlord just yet, there are other ways to invest in real estate passively. You can explore options like real estate investment trusts, or REITs, which allow you to invest in a portfolio of income-producing properties without having to deal with the day-to-day management. So whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, don't underestimate the power of real estate as a passive income stream. Chapter 3. Now, let's move on to another exciting avenue for passive income: dividend stocks. Now, I'm sure you've heard of stocks before. It's one of the most common ways people invest their money. But here's the thing, not all stocks are created equal. Some companies, known as dividend-paying companies, share a portion of their profits with their shareholders in the form of dividends. Think of it like this. You become a part owner in a company, and as the company grows and profits, you get to share in its success through regular dividend payments. The beauty of dividend stocks is that they can provide you with a steady stream of passive income without you having to lift a finger. Once you've invested in a dividend-paying company, you simply sit back, relax, and watch the dividend checks roll in. Of course, just like with any investment, it's crucial to do your research and choose your dividend stocks wisely. Look for companies with a strong track record of profitability, a history of paying consistent or even increasing dividends, and a solid business model that you believe in. Now, some people prefer to reinvest their dividends back into the company, which can accelerate their wealth-building journey through the power of compounding. Others prefer to receive their dividends as cash payments, providing them with extra income to cover expenses, invest in other opportunities, or simply enjoy life. The choice is yours. But one thing is for sure, dividend stocks can be a powerful tool in your passive income arsenal. By investing in companies that pay you to own them, you're essentially creating multiple streams of income that work tirelessly for you even while you sleep. So if you're looking for a hands-off way to generate passive income, be sure to explore the world of dividend stocks. Chapter 4. Alright, let's dive into another fascinating avenue for generating passive income: peer-to-peer lending, or P2P lending for short. Now, traditionally, if you wanted to borrow money, you'd go to a bank, right? Well, P2P lending flips the script and allows you to become the lender yourself. Platforms like Lending Club and Prosper connect borrowers directly with individual investors like you, cutting out the traditional financial institutions. So how does it work? It's pretty simple. Investors deposit money into their P2P accounts, and then they can browse through loan listings and choose which borrowers they want to lend to. Each loan listing includes information about the borrower's credit score, loan purpose, and interest rate. As an investor, you get to decide how much risk you're comfortable with and diversify your investments across multiple loans. Once you've funded a loan, you'll receive regular interest payments from the borrower, providing you with a passive income stream. The interest rates on P2P loans are typically higher than what you'd earn from traditional savings accounts or even CDs, making it an attractive option for investors looking for higher returns. However, it's important to remember that with higher returns often come higher risks. Borrowers on P2P platforms may have varying credit histories, and there's always the risk of default. That's why it's crucial to do your research. Carefully assess the risk level of each loan and diversify your investments to mitigate potential losses. But for those willing to put in the time and effort to understand the P2P lending landscape, it can be a lucrative way to generate passive income. It's a fascinating example of how technology is disrupting traditional finance and empowering individuals to take control of their financial futures. Chapter 5. Now let's shift gears and explore one of my favorite ways to generate passive income: creating and selling digital products. In the digital age, we have access to an unprecedented global marketplace, and it's easier than ever before to monetize your skills, knowledge, and creativity. The beauty of digital products is that they can be created once and sold over and over again without any additional production or shipping costs. This makes them incredibly scalable and a fantastic way to generate truly passive income. So, what kind of digital products can you create? The possibilities are endless. If you're an expert in a particular field, you could create and sell ebooks, online courses, or workshops sharing your knowledge. If you're a talented writer, you could write and sell ebooks, short stories, or even create membership sites with exclusive content for your subscribers. Musicians can sell their music directly to fans online, cutting out the record labels and keeping a larger share of the profits. And if you're a whiz at graphic design, you can create and sell design templates, stock photos, or even offer your design services on freelance platforms. The key is to identify your passions, skills, and areas of expertise and find creative ways to package them into digital products that people are willing to pay for. It does require upfront work to create a high-quality digital product. But once it's out there, it can generate passive income for months, years, or even decades to come. Plus, it's incredibly rewarding to see people benefiting from your knowledge, creativity, and hard work. So, if you're looking for a way to turn your passions into profits and build a truly passive income stream, explore the world of digital products. There you have it, folks. Those are just a few of the many ways you can make money work for you through the power of passive income. Remember, building wealth and achieving financial freedom takes time, effort, and a willingness to learn and adapt. But by exploring these passive income ideas and finding what works best for you, you can start building a brighter financial future for yourself and your loved ones. The key to passive income is to start early and stay consistent. Even if you can only invest a small amount each month, it will add up over time. So, don't wait for the perfect moment. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your passive income streams grow. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more financial tips and tricks, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.